1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 9, 8, 76. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Broads, and what we have here today is a little bit different. We have a different setup. I am trying something new. I have a friend coming on the show to talk about the game tonight between the 76ers and the Cleveland Cavaliers, where the Sixers find a way to win 108-97 in Cleveland, and LeBron James put up a 30-point night, 9 and 8 on the stat line, and could not get it done against this Philadelphia 76er squad that I love so much. Now, before I let my buddy Hassett right here talk about his piece on this Sixers game, let's just dive in a little bit, all right? They dominated the game. They won the game. Dario Saric, 16 points, 9 boards. Robert Covington, early on, hit points, had a double-double, had a very silent double-double of 10 points, 10 boards. Joel Embiid doing work. 17 points, 14 boards, 6 assists, and he hits essentially the game-winning shot with 1:35 left, and not only that, fantastic footwork down low and passes the ball up to a J.J. Redick, who hits a clutch 3. Now we're talking about a J.J. Redick who I criticized for missing a wide-open 3 against Miami a few nights ago. So this is obviously a building block for this team. He realized he was pissed he missed it. He gets another opportunity, and he drains it. Moving on to Ben Simmons, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Very, very close to a triple-double against LeBron James. And J.J. Redick, 22 points. Hitting 4-7 from the three-point line. You got Ilyasova coming back. I didn't talk about this yet. He's a veteran guy. He comes to the 76ers, logs in 18 minutes, and brings a presence to this group of young players, and you got Dario, who loves Ilyasova because of the European background. It's just phenomenal. Bellinelli logging us 23 minutes, 11 points. Amir Johnson hit a three-pointer tonight. What is life? And then looking on the other side, LeBron James, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Tristan Thompson grabbing 11 boards. J.R. Smith could not play tonight because he was suspended from the team for one game. Larry Nance Jr. giving them 13.7 boards. He's been a contribution off the bench. But I thought the Sixers played fantastic basketball tonight. They did everything they needed to. Now let's hear what Hassett has to say.
What up, bros? We're talking Cavs Sixers. Thursday night primetime. The Sixers won, but did they really win? In the long run, I don't think nothing really came out of it. It's an empty win. LeBron got the highlights. He looked happy after the game.
Are you kidding me with that statement? Did they really win? Of course they win. This is a huge win. We are very, very young. You are going into Cleveland, who is a top dog in this playoff race. They go to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's LeBron James. And you go into their building and you dominate and you win and you look great the whole entire time. You have young players hitting big-time shots. Of course LeBron James looked happy at the end. Because he's coming to Philadelphia and he loves Joel Embiid and he loves Ben Simmons and he loves this young squad because he knows they can take it somewhere.
Is Joel Embiid an ISO-only player? And if that's the case, with that much isolation, I think that limits him. Come playoffs time, when you're going to play these teams 7-game series, it's not going to work. I mean, the Cavs did a decent job tonight, but what happens when you run into an Anthony Davis or a Karl-Anthony Towns or someone like that? I just think that limits him, or at least puts him in some potential bad matchups, which is going to be big because of how much the Sixers rely on him.
Listen, Joel Embiid is obviously an isolation player, but he does it so well. Did you see him in the post late in the game with that fadeaway while getting double teamed? I don't care if Karl-Anthony Towns is on him. I will take Joel Embiid. Now, you say Anthony Davis, and he's having one of the hottest months of his career. So right now at this very time, he's dominating the floor. But if you put Joel Embiid on Anthony Davis, you're talking about must-see TV. He will be able to hold his own. He will be able to defend. He will be able to score as well. It would be a great matchup between two phenomenal players. I wouldn't say that there is no chance that Joel Embiid wouldn't be able to get it done against top players in this league down low. It's fine that they run off him in isolation. That is totally okay because it works, because he's a good enough player.
What is their identity even? Ben Simmons is their only facilitator. And if no one else can create their own shot, and he does a good job of scoring, but like he's not an elite scorer yet. He's definitely going to be that. We can see it, no doubt. He's the real deal. And it's still like, what are they missing? What's that one piece they're missing? What it comes down to is they don't have that LeBron James. Yes, Ben Simmons might be that style of player, but he just doesn't carry that weight yet.
Ben Simmons is, in fact, our only facilitator. He is Magic Johnson, okay. But we have other guys that can create their own shots. Dario Saric is a great player in this league who goes underrated, goes unnoticed because of his style of play and playing with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. You have JJ Redick. He does the same thing. Those two guys are definitely great players who can create their own shots. I'm telling you, Dario is getting slept on. He puts up a great amount of points a night. He plays fantastic. When he is hot, he is hard to stop, and he can dominate anybody in his position one-on-one. I really think so. So I don't think you're giving enough credit to Dario. How does JJ Redick not create his own shots? He's one of the best shooters in the game. And I understand what you're saying. Ben Simmons facilitates the floor, and he's the one that sees everything, and he creates everything. That's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that either, especially when you have Embiid. There's guys who can make it happen. You're looking at our starting five. If JJ Redick can do it, Dario Saric can do it. Ben Simmons is a great finisher. He's not the best shooter, and you're right, that will come. But Joel Embiid can do it. Who in our starting five can't do it? Our bench play is strong. You got guys like Amir Johnson. Ilyasova now coming over, veteran status. Bellinelli, same thing, veteran. We have guys who can score the basketball, coming off the bench and playing their role, and even starting. I am not worried about Ben Simmons being the only body who facilitates the floor and creates it, because when he's out there, he does it like magic.
The Sixers, on the other hand, I think are just still one step away. Is that one step Markelle Fultz coming back? I don't know. I have no idea. Ben Simmons is no doubt going to be a top five in maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe. My X factor, though, for the Cavs, sleeper here, Kyle Korver. Remember where you heard it. And how about that LeBron play? The behind the back, through Tristan Thompson's leg, contested lefty layup.
We definitely are one piece away. I mean, to say right now that we are going to win the NBA title this year is pretty insane to say, but I just love the way we're going. I love the way we're building this team. Markelle Fultz is having a situation right now. I got nothing anymore with that situation. We just have to see how it goes and see what happens. People keep talking. People say his form's broken. I don't know. But to say we're one piece away, yeah, if we're one LeBron away, who isn't one LeBron away? And all I'm saying is, his son wants to go to Malvern Prep. He visited the school. They both are in the Philadelphia area. The billboards. He's humbled he's humbled to see the fans enjoying the process of trying to get him over. He's smiling and dapping up Joel Embiid. Listen, I'm not saying it's a definite, but it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad. So, I just want to thank you so much, Az, for coming onto the show. It's been awesome. I definitely want to try this out. It's different. I'm curious to see how it goes. I'm curious to see if you guys enjoy it as fans, because I can work things out like this. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. The Sixers did it again, fellas.